Well, phone kind of did his own little jump trip this time, like, you know, it's happened once before. So, back to the continuance, the part A amended onto part 1. You know, wherever that freaking shit goes, I don't know. You have to think about it. And what really necessary is that anyway? You know, just be one thing. You know, one thing. So, you know, quite a bit of time has gone on, and things have kind of died down. But you know, the guy's still building. Pretty deserted, and you know, the difficulty he should have had, you know, trying to get this material. Has anybody even thought about that? I mean, what was the abundance of that material in that area at the time? What was the field like? You know, what was the site? What could you see? You know, for miles at a high point. You know, now, those things are important. But then it gets to when he builds this thing, and things came rumbling down, you know. And we think of, you know, how they knew to explain it is it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. And we think of here like raining on you right at your very second this moment, everybody, you know, 40 days and 40 nights of this rain coming down by the hour. And we're talking about, you know, it's over 12 inches, all the way up to 18 inches, depending on the density of the clouds over you at that hour. Oh my God, what are we going to do? Just rain and rain and rain and rain and rain. It's driving people insane. Look at us. We're losing our minds. I can't help but mention that guy, you know, because he's all playing golf, okay? You know, I would be too. But this thing, you know, you know, you want to talk about that. What I know about golf and what I can apply. I mean, I can make the ball fly, and it just, you know, within 5 years I was shooting in the 80s, okay? I'm not bragging, but, you know, them were kind of bragger rights, but it's just something that, you know, I gathered to myself, and I created, I made that, you know? And to me, that's a pretty good thing, because, you know, the game is the most difficult thing that I've ever had to do in my life. Other games are easy to flow through and everything go through. It was too easy for me, you know. I remember a school I went to once. It was a football practice, and they had been practicing for, you know, maybe a month, you know, 3-4 weeks, you know, a month before school even started. And, you know, so I went to school, and just, you know, we was already into the school year getting down there, and a practice had been going on, and they wanted to know if I wanted to get on their team. And I don't know, my grades, they sucked, you know, just, so I couldn't. But I did play with them for a time, but I never did get to play in any actual game. It's just, you know, the practice and at school. And I guess it's doing pretty well. I didn't really watch the game, you know. I had a cousin tell me about a stance a long time ago, but, you know, a few games in like a junior high thing, and just barely made it through that one. But, anyway, where the stories are where they can go, you know, things you can tell. Well, it just goes off into, you know, whatever kind of land you like to listen to. And land meaning, you know, the thoughts, you know, in our minds. just like any kind of a thing, a job or whatever, you get something you're doing, and you're doing it good, and maybe you don't like it, you know, but, you know, you start doing it, and you just, you know, damn, I'm just gonna just do what I'm doing, you know, to hell with it, and just do a really good job at whatever you're doing, and that will improve something within yourselves, and you just start not, you know, come back home that night and go, oh my God, oh Lordy, oh Lordy, oh my Lordy, yes, it's right there. Oh, I can feel it, Lord. But it's already here. It's all over here. This is not, you get a straight channel coming through you, because this is like a, to be like a gamma ray burst from the center of our galaxy. You know, but if it ever hit us directly, wow, it's really not funny. The atmosphere, the entire Earth's atmosphere, and it has to do with the magnetic part too. This is coming on charge, so overwhelming a charge to whatever our charge amounts to. You know, it's like we think of it in terms of the P and the N, you know, for those words, you know, up and down, you know, but there may be another language, another word for what I'm trying to say here, you know, and that takes that out, negates it, you know, makes it a negative or a plus. It makes it an opposite to whatever that charge is, and that opposite charge swinging down and whooshing over the earth with a direct gamma ray burst, it would strip everything down right to the ground. I'm talking about the magnetosphere, our north and our poles that we have, the magnetism, you know, and you know, the poles, you know, north and south, and this energy, the shield that we have around the earth, and within it is covered, protecting our dome inside of our oxygen and our rebirth. You know, this is the only planet that can do it. There's a rebirth here. That's what they talk about when you die. You know, you're going to go someplace, but because the way this is set up, this is like an intergalactic type of ship that is traveling, like we make movies about them traveling in spaceships up into the sky and stuff. This is galactic, you know. This is beyond, you know, our silly imaginations right now. It is far beyond that. It's magnificent. Oh my. Wow. But, you know, you have to be careful when you say things about things like that, because there are people in this world that, you know, they know a good thing when they hear it. But we need to declare what that good thing is that they hear. We need to know what that is in their minds exactly. And with the elections, you know, being overdone and they're won, then you need to prove this and start proving this and make it happen. And if you're not doing that, if you're doing something completely, entirely opposite, like letting people come into this country that want to take it over, that were never even allowed to this country in its beginning,